For years, people thought they were watching Bruce Willis fade away. The performances felt quieter. The spark in his eyes seemed to dim, and something about him just didn't feel right. Fans noticed he barely spoke in his later films, that his dialogue was unusually short, that sometimes he looked lost, almost confused, on screen. At the time, many assumed the worst. Some said he had stopped caring. Others accused him of chasing easy money, and a few even claimed he was ruining his own legacy. But the truth is far more devastating, because we weren't witnessing a career decline. We were witnessing the early stages of a tragedy no one could see yet. A man who built himself from nothing. Bruce Willis wasn't born into Hollywood. No powerful parents, no industry shortcuts, no safety net. Just grit, patience, and an unshakable belief in himself. For years, he worked the background. Small roles, blink and you miss them appearances. He showed up in films like The Verdict, television shows like Miami Vice, and even tried his hand at music, releasing a quirky song called Respect Yourself in the mid-80s. Nothing stuck. Until one role changed everything. Moonlighting and the discovery of Bruce Willis. When Bruce landed a part on the TV show Moonlighting, something clicked. As David Addison, he wasn't just acting. He was alive, sarcastic, charming, quick-witted. America noticed. For the first time, audiences saw a leading man who didn't feel manufactured. He felt real. And soon, Bruce Willis wasn't just popular, he was loved. That love carried him straight into Hollywood history. Die Hard changed everything. In 1988, Bruce Willis became John McClane, a New York cop, barefoot, bleeding, terrified, but still standing. Die Hard wasn't just an action movie, it redefined the genre. McClane wasn't invincible. He got hurt. He got scared. And that made him human. Bruce wasn't pretending to be tough. He showed us what real toughness looked like. The film exploded at the box office, over 140 million worldwide. Overnight, Bruce Willis became a household name. Fame, fatherhood, and staying grounded. That same year, Bruce's personal life changed too. He became a father. And despite the sudden fame, something remarkable happened. He didn't lose himself. While many actors chased awards and attention, Bruce talked openly about fear, about uncertainty, about not knowing if he'd be a good enough dad. He wasn't pretending to have it all figured out. That honesty made people trust him even more. A golden era of film. The 1990s belonged to Bruce Willis. Pulp Fiction, The Fifth Element, Armageddon, Die Hard with a Vengeance. He could do action, comedy, drama, science fiction, and he never overacted. Sometimes all it took was a smirk, a pause, a look. Bruce didn't force emotion, he allowed it. By the end of the decade, he ranked among the highest-grossing leading men of all time. Yet somehow, he remained humble. Choosing life over Hollywood, Bruce was never obsessed with being the biggest star in the room. He didn't chase validation. He didn't sacrifice his family for trophies. He wanted balance. He wanted normal moments, quiet mornings, time with his kids. And while Hollywood tried to label him, Bruce never accepted the box they wanted to put him in. He kept experimenting, kept taking risks, even when success was already guaranteed. Reinvention and reinvention again. Just when people thought they had Bruce Willis figured out, he reinvented himself. The Sixth Sense proved he could still surprise everyone. A quiet performance, a devastating twist. Then came Sin City, Looper, Moonrise Kingdom. He wasn't fading. He was evolving. Or at least, that's what it looked like on the surface. The shift nobody understood. As the 2010s progressed, fans began to notice changes again. But this time, they were harder to ignore. Bruce appeared less energetic. His screen time grew shorter. His roles simpler. Criticism grew louder. People felt disappointed, even betrayed. How could he let his career sink this low? Why keep making these movies? No one knew what was really happening. Behind the scenes, a quiet crisis. On set, crew members began to worry. Bruce needed lines fed to him through an earpiece. He seemed confused about where he was. Sometimes, why he was there at all. Directors shortened his dialogue, limited his scenes, did everything they could to protect him. Some films used body doubles. Others positioned him sitting or restrained to minimize risk. At the time, many believed it was exploitation, but the reality was far more painful. Bruce Willis was losing pieces of himself. The truth comes out. In March 2022, everything changed. Bruce's family made a public announcement. He had been diagnosed with aphasia, a condition affecting speech, comprehension, and communication. Suddenly, the puzzle made sense. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't careless. He was sick. And not long after, the diagnosis became even more devastating. Bruce Willis had frontotemporal dementia, a progressive, incurable brain disease, one that doesn't just erase memories, it erases personality. Watching the light change. According to his wife, Emma, the earliest signs weren't memory loss. They were emotional. Bruce felt distant, less warm, less like himself. That confusion was terrifying. Doctors offered answers, but no cure, just a name for the storm they were already inside. Choosing protection over pride. As the disease progressed, hard decisions had to be made. Visitation was limited. Living arrangements changed. Full-time professional care became necessary. Some people judged those choices, but they didn't understand the reality of dementia. The danger, the unpredictability, the exhaustion. This wasn't abandonment, it was love in its hardest form. Life today. Today, Bruce Willis lives surrounded by care. He is physically healthy, still walking, still smiling in moments. He may not remember his films, or his fame, or his legacy, but he recognizes love, and that matters more than anything else. A legacy that cannot be taken. Bruce Willis didn't fail. He didn't fall off. He completed his story. A man who rose from nothing, who entertained millions, who chose family over fame, who worked until he simply couldn't anymore. His legacy isn't just action movies. It's courage, honesty, and humanity. Bruce Willis may be losing his memories, but the world will never forget him.